I found a lot of like transgender propaganda around it online saying like, oh, it's like completely, it's very rare. It's like less than 1%. It's like, okay, like this isn't helpful to me. Like, how do I actually do this?
Yeah.
Well, I discovered that there was an entire community online of people just like me. There's this like, how would you describe it? Like an online board kind of website called Reddit. And on this board, people were just like, it was mostly people sharing their experiences. There were some like surveys being conducted, which weren't like clinical or like big or anything, but it was like thousands of people just talking about what had happened to them. And I felt like I was seen. These people were going through like the same kind of turmoil, and feelings that I was even before the transition. And I decided to actually eventually enter like a chat room service with these same people, and it was through speaking to these other detransitioners that I finally could completely understand what was going on with me and sort of process everything that happened. And it's like, especially out of like the ideological lens that the transgender community puts everything in. It was like the most neutral space that I had been in to talk about these things in a very, very long time. Um, and I like getting to talk to adults who had been through the process of transitioning and detransitioning. I had some hope that I could find a future from there, that I could finally live a normal life and heal. As little hope as I had at that time, it was the love of my family that kept me going, as well as like the compassion and the shared experiences of these other detransitioners. And eventually, well, medically, I went cold turkey. I think the night that I broke down crying because I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't even look at the syringe anymore. I couldn't look at the vial of testosterone. I just couldn't handle it. I felt so ugly. I felt so broken because of it. And I had some health issues because of the way that I stopped taking it. But with my own doctors, they weren't helping me. They weren't helping me anymore. I had no idea why. I guess now, like, I know that there's no standards of care written for those of us who stop. There's no codes to bill for doctors to even treat us with. So it's kind of like a completely unknown territory, which is ridiculous when they're pushing so many patients through this one-way system. There should be acknowledgement that there are other outcomes, and people like me should be helped out of it. But I had to figure out the medical process completely on my own.